Hello, welcome back to the Banishers of New Eden, the second part. I'm Marco, I'm from Portugal. I'm not a native English speaker, but I'll try to speak my best. Um, my YouTube channel is to for me to play the games and share it with you. My thoughts of the game, of the world. I might talk about also real world things that I'm doing, my world views and everything. And yeah, let's experience the game together and have a great experience. For now, I'm liking the game, but let's see how it goes. If uh, I tire of the game, no compromises. If I tire of the game, I have to move to new things. I like open world games. I like history games. So let's see. Let's start now. Load game. Landfall. Nice. Nice image. Nice wallpaper. Not wallpaper. The waiting screen image. Waiting. So in here, last time we talked at the inn up there. We arrived at the island, the town, the village. It's more like a village, and we talked in the inn. We discovered that the friend who contacted us was is dead, and we talked with the mayor, and he informed us a lot of things, and he instructed us to talk with the widow of our friend, which I think we know. So let's go.
Antea, Red. Come in.
It's very sad, which is normal.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Let's ask, is there anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Nice. Very frontier things. Um, right? They go to new places. They build a town there. They share everything. Not everything, but they share difficulties. They support each other because they need it. They need themselves, and the spirit that they had. It was not easy, not 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 that much, and not very easy. Not it was a difficult time and experience, and they had the right mentality, they had the strong mentality, and yeah, and they needed a lot of faith, a lot of faith in God. That's how they were taught. But it's very cool. They were very strong people, and explorers, discoverers, builders. Nice. And of course they have, when people that they came to rely on go on or leave or disappear, yeah, it's very hard because this was this type of communities in these times were very supportive and they needed everyone to help out. But yeah, moving on. About Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
That's hard. Sometimes we need to go into it ourselves, look into ourselves, and organize our thoughts and our feelings about it, because time will not heal, not and nor external things or external actions, or at least not only that. We need to look into ourselves and treat those things. It's a thing. If you don't treat it, it will haunt you every time. It's like that. But let's go. Goodbye.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Portrait. Intent. Alright. The old friends. Esther Davenport. Alive. Alright. Haunting cases. Inhabitant portrait. The only joyful educated good friend of Auntie and Red is now a young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored on a sea of mourning. Anchor. Nice. This is information about when we progress the history. That's information about it. Alright, Chronicles, Evolution. You can access that way. Alright. Books. This wasn't common, I believe, in these times. Very cool, but this was a reverend's house, so I guess it's normal. Instant intent. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have opened, the crowd inhabitants it is disclosed, and you may complete the investigation. Alright. So, alright, you need to investigate to banish ghosts. Let's inspect this. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell. Piano. Nice.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune, but you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Our letter from Eleanor Combs, November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we cannot find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New England. Be as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena, perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely, we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stowe has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs. Okay,
I didn't know
Brotherhood.
Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
From what I understood, even if you knew, you would stay here
Have
to
you
solve
received
it.
other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him.
Nice. Not sure
Where are
what
you
that
staying,
is.
my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse. Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but I've a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much, but promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
So this is... I thought it was evening, but it's morning. Long day ahead of us, right?
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Inspect. Another letter. Letter from a neighbor. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors owed you in their hearts. Study of H. Purcell's shaken in G minor or strings. Alright. Sadness in interval. Alright. Music. She's a musician. Nice. Pianist. I have an intent of learning. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to learn piano, but I never did it because it was very hard. And then I started playing games, and I played a lot of games uncontrollably, and I had no other hobby. And now I play games only to make videos for me and for you, of course. But I also draw things, and I'm thinking of because I'm learning how to draw. I have classes and everything. After that, I am thinking about learning piano. It was a thing that exists in my childhood, and I wanted to try, but I never did it, or never did it for very long because thought it was very hard, and there were easier things to do. But sometimes just passing that initial thing, and you get the feel that that it's worth it. I feel that with
Are you hungry,
drawing.
dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
But yeah, sometimes drawing, at least in the beginning, it was hard, but now as I'm improving, it's very satisfying. Sometimes it's hard at the beginning, and then it's awesome. Okay, let's continue. Inspect. Bundle of letters from Charles, 12th day of August, 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down, and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet, I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side. For I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. I think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. Yeah, I also have a wife, and I have a little daughter now, a couple of months old. And yeah, there are that feeling of protecting our loved ones, but ultimately, it's their choice, and we have to respect it, even if it costs us. But yeah,
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
let's inspect things on the table. Bundle of letters from Charles. 5th day of January 1685. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement. This is very early years compared to what we are now. I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet which one cannot tire. It's very like this food. At least we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. For only that can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even that can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I'll make it so. I'll write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. As I'm playing, I'm practicing with you, reading and in my English. Yeah, cool. So thank you guys, and girls, and many other things, whatever you identify yourself as. 21st day of February 1687. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish islands is exciting. I can't argue with that. But I miss the sweetness of our own mystical Scottish islands. Seems very cool. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that push me into the mysterious entrenchments, that push me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. For when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything. As long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. Hmm. Yeah, I heard, but it's hard for me as well. But I heard that you shouldn't put another person or other things as your anchor or as your uh, reason for living or doing things. You should do it for yourself. But sometimes I also do it for other people,
Charles is still
people I
here,
love.
and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
But it's not always easy, and sometimes we do it like that. And we might suffer consequences. Imagine if that person goes away or disappears from our life. We might suffer. That's the reason. But yeah, it's better to do things for ourselves, but sometimes it's difficult. It's like a balance, I guess. Inspect, what is this?
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
A cross.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
It is very common with those. Precious king from a chess set, protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
I think it's reminding of his favorite. It's kind of masochist, saying, remind me that he never beat me. Come on, it's because he likes you. Let's inspect this. A world map. These maps were very cool, and they were, I believe at this time, they were still handmade. Uh, they are very cool, and they are that much imagination. See, a sea monster, a sea monster in here, and then they have the Rosa dos Ventos compass in here. Rosa dos Ventos, I will say it in Portuguese. Magalia Terra of his. It was very cool and very. It was precise enough if they were undrawn and everything, but they had a lot of imagination, or maybe they existed at this point in time, right? Some type of animal that looked like a sea monster and everything. There were talk of giants in South America and everything, Mexico and everything. It's very, very cool. But yeah, let's continue. But I like these maps and drawn. Very, very cool. Hmm. Oh, this is the clue we should look at. Scribbled Bible verses. Job 7, 13, 15. 13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Then thou sacredst me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling, and that rather than my life. She comes to me in my dreams. Damn, these verses are hard.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter
Job.
7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red,
Something fell.
you dropped something.
Let's inspect this. Short notes. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions foreshadowing is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know while it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest and this cannot perdure. What do all these dreams have in common? I believe they're all...
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles worried about the influence the threatening spirit had on their settlers' dreams. And everything. Yeah. Sleep. Very important. Having all those routines. Have a sleeping routine is very important for your head, your state of mind, your positiveness, positiveness. Sorry, your to face the things, the challenges that you will have through the day, right? It's very important to have a very good sleeping routine and very not very strict, but sleep those hours and maybe go at the same time to bed and wake up earlier to to enjoy the the sun if it's sun or enjoy the day. And yeah, it's something that is in our cells, blood. Um, that was something that was very respected before, because before, when they didn't have all these things to do, uh, the people would wake up when it was when the sun came out, and would stop more or less when the sun went down, and they would have that routine. They would come at, and we have that clock because of those generations. We have that internal clock. It's the same with animals. Uh, um, they also have those internal clocks that we function better like this. Moving on. Inspect. What is this? Formicarius by Johnson. Theological book. This seems like a hard book to read. I already read this? Yes. Another theological book. Weird names. Inspect. What is this? Charles notes. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I come to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Toll. And what strangeness have I found! There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Yeah, it's very attractive, and it opens my curiosity to talk with those people, but it's scary as well. And you have the fear of attracting this. Occult book. Tod für die Toten. Tod für die Toten by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. German, I believe. Personal collection of books. I think we are done here. Investigate the bedroom. Yeah, it seems they are having dreams, and as a community they are having collective the same dream or nightmares, I'm not sure. And this reminds me that women, when they get together, sometimes, and live together for some time, this happened in the past when there were tribes and everything. There was that time of the month when women don't get
Got
together
enough
and
books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
but they would get together during that monthly time, that time of the month, and they would do their rituals and everything, and men would disappear to do their own stuff. Right? I'm talking about their menstruation cycles. When women get together, even if they have different menstruation cycles, they when they get together and stay together for some time, they tend to synchronize the menstruation cycles to have it all at the same time. I believe there are studies about it, but it happens. It's something unconscious that happens to us, and they all get that into that mood, which is normal. It's part of their physiology, right? Um, and they would do those rituals in the old times, and men would would also have their own rituals at that time to do that. They're passing to manhood, from child to man and everything. They will do that, those rituals. It's very cool. What I'm and what, how it could it reminds me of the dreams that they're having. It's possible that on small communities, um, and maybe bigger ones, because of all the experiences that we share, that we form a collective mind. You know, our thoughts are the same as other because we have the same experiences, and internally and conscious, something shifts in us for that. It's very cool, and maybe these nightmares are influenced not only by that, but because of the same experiences and everything. But let's see. Take. Oh, this is take. Where do nightmares come from? Oh, I'm talking about nightmares and yeah. I remember the teaching of my masters. May God bless their souls. Against the threatening unknown, when the uncommon knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with nocturnal female horse, as in the French cauchemar, or the German Nachtmar, mare. Here comes from 20th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by its only purpose, to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we ever escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Charles Davenport. Oh, yeah, the mind. It can create multiple things. You know, imagine that there is a trauma that you pass in your life. You pass. Imagine that you are sick and you're successful, sick, really sick, and you successfully pass through it, right? Physically you are okay, but in your mind you still at that moment, and there are situations in the present that remind you of that moment and send you back to the feelings that you feared that you felt there, and that becomes reality. Physically, in the current time, you're not passing through it, but mentally, you are creating your own reality. And sometimes and you are trapped in those feelings and that sentiments and everything. And sometimes the way to get away from that is to, through force of will, go to the current time, to the present. You are here. You are safe. Nothing is happening to you. You are okay. And force yourself to be here. That's how many people past anxiety, depression, and whatever. Yeah, you need to organize your thoughts, but at some point in time, you just need to be present in here. You are here. Nothing is happening to you here. You don't need to go to the past where you passed through that. And yeah, let's go. Charles Davenport's brooch. A silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. Okay.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Let's try to move a little faster, and I'll try to shut up a little. This is a children's psalm. No children are the heritage of the world, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 177, 127, 3. Doctors know 3 drops of lavender oil in chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. that that reminds me. These medicines in these times worked. They was not as effective as the chemical ones we have in here, but they were not needed most of the time. Right now we need it because in my thoughts, I believe we are very distracted with everything, and we only notice the things when these kind of remedies don't work now. This would work if we are connected with ourselves and our sentiments and what we are feeling, if not always distracted, you know? And this would, we would notice this at the beginning and we would use these type of things and they would work. They would not do miracles, but they would work and they would, and we would not need it or something along those lines. And now we only notice this when we are very far in these feelings and these things, because we are not looking at ourselves. We are not seeing that we are feeling like that. Chemicals have that quick effect that we know and we came to love. But yeah, let's go. Respect. Another letter, unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer, without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have many words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
The once joyful and dedicated good friend of Fante and Rez, now young widow. Okay. Esther Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. Yeah, sometimes you need to mourn. Sometimes, no. Sorry. We need to mourn things. We don't need to escape from that. But yeah, each of one takes its own time. It's not the same with everyone. It's not easy to do. That's the thing we need to do.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
But yeah, let's go. Esther, I'm going.
Are you leaving
See.
already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Let's go investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
She's sad. It's normal.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles.
Crows.
Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
9 to open my map. 9? Clicking 9. Not 9. Oh, it works. Oh. This is big map. Seems like a big map. New Eden Town. I'm excited to explore this world with you. Let's go. Follow this. There is a person here. I can talk
You'd
with
be
her.
one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry. But if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Elizabeth. Oh, the name changes. Nice. You have bad dreams. Let's see.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Alright. It's fair enough. But the curse.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Alright. You seem to be telling the truth, you're just not very
What are you doing out here?
helpful.
Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Miles, alright. You didn't know Charles
Did you know
Davenport?
Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Alright.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Nah, it's normal. People are sad and everything. They talk like this, and they want their time, right? They don't want to discuss with a stranger and everything. Let's not talk with everyone, or we don't know any other stuff this video. Oh, there are other things. Warning, the docks are closed for sabotage by fire. Oh? There was a fire here. Oh, there was. Here it is. Okay. The ice is melting. You know, I live in north of Portugal. Very north of Portugal. And sometimes it snows in here. It's
A
very cool.
wisp.
Oh,
So close to town.
a wisp. Cemetery is closed. Hmm. It's WNE to pass it.
Where are you leading me?
Let's see.
More of you? Ugh. Pest.
My God.
No one is safe here.
This is a very fast combat. Spectral dust. Is
Most
this?
of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Oh, yeah. Frontier. They died fighting. Alright, understood. Let's see here. Date of investigation. A mushroom. Oof, fungus. Nice. What is this? Something. This seems like it has sections, or maybe it's full exploration game after a while. In the main window screen, oh, as Banisher inside, as Banish you can feel places go or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements or bane rings, your bane rings will trigger and light up in orange or walk around to find the source. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm picking
I've
up.
seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Nice, there is a history in here. Fighting.
Everyone buried here died in 1677.
There was a
A
plague.
previous epidemic?
Plague or a combat. Take there is something there. Let's go. Nice.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Let's perform the ritual. Memories of the dead linger. To reveal them, you must gather the necessary resources. Okay. Seashore candles.
Seashore candle and pyrite will do the trick for the ritual.
I have pyrite. Seashore. These are bad wisps. Fungus, pyrite. I guess. Can I? Yes. Okay. Let's try to find seashore. So this should go to
Many dead in more recent years.
Charles Davenport.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
It's our mind that
There
doesn't
should
let
be
us.
seashore candle near the water.
It's not our mind, it's ourselves, right? Our mind is ourselves. But it's ourselves that should be this. Yeah, seashore. Let's grab a few more and let's see. But it's our mind that doesn't let us to. We become restless.
You do not belong here.
No, we do not. It's our mind that. It's ourselves that. Sometimes is the enemy. Let's not. Well, I believe that's not a good way to point. Let's not think of our minds as the enemy, but as a solution. Just need to shift how we change with time. Not we also take time to to build a mind that's not good for us. So it also takes time to build a mind that it's good for us. It takes time. Just think positively, I believe. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which rituals should be performed. Perform a ritual conform, consumes resources, and even if you select an incorrect ritual. Next. To reveal the memories you need to perform, Arcaning ritual, okay? Force a ghost specter to appear is an unknowing or knowing the tie that binds a ghost to the incarnate is generally necessary. Such a ritual may be channeled through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Taurus constellation. Taurus. Reveal an echo. This ritual helps one to tune into a fading but persistent memory left by a lingering ghost through the compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Leo constellation. And this one, summon Scourge, sustained through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Aquila constellation. This ritual forces all types of scourges, harvest, rage, sorrow, etc. to reveal themselves. Alright, let's execute the Arcaning.
In each stain hides a story.
Okay.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Begone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Begone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Damn
And he
it.
died.
That thing he faced. What was it?
Facing the terrifying entity threatening you, Eden, Charles Davenport Art gave out. Alright. Let's see. Intent obtained. This is the intent, yes. Inspect. Charles Bible. This is the shame. Versus Job. This tie is housed with the essence of Charles' ghost. After a closure performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds
So,
his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
let's see.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk.
Hmm.
We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
So I wonder if ghosts can be... We can talk with ghosts, or they are just the type of fight to fight. Damn.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why not wait for our help?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
So he made the choice. Alright. When we make a choice, there are consequences, or there are consequences. Or not consequences, there are actions that derive from that choice. Right? It's normal. Do you know how this curse began? Let's see.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Let's go to the main question.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Aren't nightmares a
I
myth?
thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
How did this nightmare kill you?
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait!
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh Lord, Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Nice. He went on to live whatever. Live another life.
I'll walk Esther
Do
home.
other things.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
At least that's what I believe. When a person goes, it doesn't end, it just continues on. To another life, another experience.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands, his calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
Nice thing that he said. Has life tempered you? It's true. Life teaches a lot of things, situations. Yeah. Life happening just teaches a lot. To be strong, to look into ourselves, handle things ourselves correctly as we want, and to not.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Yeah. Nice pantry. There's a lot of things displayed. Hams. I believe these are hams. Sausages as well. Open. That was the pantry. Let's go to the schoolhouse and then we end it there. This game seems cool. Let's see. We're still at the beginning. Not sure how long the game is. Yeah. Okay. Let's end the video here. And yeah, this game is cool. Seems cool. Seems like it will be cool, and there will be open for exploration after. We and it has a lot of potential in the history, the story of it. So let's see. Thank you, and have a great rest of the day.